Gonna land over towards that A-bomb site real deep in there. Give some space over towards middle, a very efficient smoke. Here it comes, piling through. They don't jump all the way around the boost. They go towards CT spawn. Valda, there's now a crunch. Joko and Body have a crossfire, but they need the kills. They need him right now. Joko falls back, which leaves Body all on his own. He's able to grab two, almost a third, but runs out of bullets. Diha can't handle the dualies, and then quickly ENCE responds.
Matt gonna rotate around. Smoke still covering off the reconnect from CT in toward the site. Jax is certainly ready for it, but they aren't gonna head that way at all. The dualies, baby. Gonna be running it. Yeah, well, we's an interesting choice of word, Jason. But the bomb is gonna be planted. Snappy's gonna run away back over toward the scaffolding, get the reload in, and then go back for more as he covers with his teammate. Watches his teammate go down, but he's ready for Jax. Okay, we might have the dualies. He's got the kit on the ground. You're absolutely right now. He doesn't have the information as to where Exercise is, but it's gonna be a 10-second defuse unless he goes straight for battle, and now he's watching that kit. Shoulder peek, sees it, doesn't need to go for more. He has conceded the kit, however, and that means he's gotta close the gap. Try and get ever so more annoying, and he'll do that with sound. Bomb continues to tick, doesn't even matter. Dualie's gonna find 3 in the round, Jason.
Information peek. Snappy is here, waiting. There's the peek quickly. Good job from Body. First and opening kill is his. Ooh, tagged up Madden as well. Body's gonna clean it out at the end of the day, but Sunpius trades him off. I believe they even spotted Afro. He's been brought down to 32, so they know 2 players were peeking at Scaffold. Now gonna start pushing up the ramp slowly. There's a flank coming in. Joko's cut this map in half.
Are you a JoJo fan?
I don't even know who JoJo is.
Singer?
Sure. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Alanis Morissette, JoJo, Afro. He has gone down to his hands this time with the M4. Jax, oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Take your time, son. On a platter. Valda goes down. Joko's got some pies. Not before he could find a kill, so it will be Molotov, rather incendiary to be specific, over the top of the mid window, trying to slow them down, but Madden's already gotten inside CT. He can contain and actually take out the brain of Joko as he runs back that direction. Tech9 was certainly at the ready, and now they'll swing, rotate, and flank onto the A side. Body knows he's in trouble, so he'll hold. Reverse position from, I think his gun barrel would have been spotted. I was gonna say from the crane, but I think Dia was certainly ready. They dink each other. Body comes out better for it because it was through the edge of the I-beam that you can see just in front of him. So he sits on 47. Molotov, or excuse me, Nade doing a little bit further damage to him, but Snappy's got Jax. I think they'll back off of this on the CT side. Body has to be very careful about how he chooses to do so.
Ooh, going for a little bit of fight here at the end. He knows he can't escape, so he's fighting to his death, gonna be dropped from behind, and even though Diha goes down, there's no real chance at victory in this for HEET. So he's gonna grab the AK-47 and try and run away, but Snappy again has been lurking in middle, so he's here to cut this off and wins the fight at the end of the day. It's 3-1.
Close corners at the ramp. Nades a whole lot of utility, including 2 flashes thrown high in the sky behind them as they swing, but it actually caught them out. The second one was thrown too soon. Matt gets blinded. Sunpius has gone aggressive, though. He'll double it up. And it is a 2-on-2 situation. Valda's going to try and recover the bomb inside of the smoke. Trying desperately, Dia, to spray and cover off the plants as his teammate gets it down. He's going to win out against Jax, who goes up onto the headshot position. Exorcist trying to slide his way forward. He might go around. Does he have the time to do this? He doesn't have a kid. Does he go all the way around scaffolded to take out sandbags? Because he knows there's a player in the back line. Smoke's going to dissipate, and the aim for Valda too concise. And
utility, 2 players to defend. Oh, good boost. Good opening kill. Now Exercise needs to hold on. Exercise needs to hold on.
Gonna hold the site desperately with that M4. Gets the first shot. Snappy actually took damage from that. I'm sure I heard the dink, despite not a lot of red showing up on the HUD. Boost himself up with the double box as well to try and see further down that stairwell.
He was panicking. He just did a whole utility dump and it worked. Snappy and Sunpius backed off. Final nade connects. 1v3.
Is just holding it out 30 seconds. AK wants to peek catwalk, doesn't want to walk off the edge, just trying to see if anything can reveal positions at this point. Gonna go for the bags jump to get up higher in the sight sooner. Finds the first on the Body. Sunpius, now does he expect that there's gonna be 2 towards catwalk? He doesn't. That was the peek he was looking for the first time around, but had no idea there was a second player there, so it is the second round. Just kidding, it's a really cool threat.
Ooh, jump up as well. Good find on Exercise. Good find on Jax as well. Double entry for ENCE. Make it a triple. And the round's done and dusted.
That's super fast. You finally win one. You get some guns in your favor. You've got an AK and an M4 still in play. I think you're probably looking to save at this point, so Madden naturally goes on the hunt
This is...
And he's gonna get Afro. Oh, snapping back too. Not even just getting him, but getting him in style.
I know, making it look easy. That's brutal. This is some calling that, this is some typical snappy calling. Changes of pace, a lot of different looks. It's really keeping this defense on their toes. 7-2, 5-round lead now for ENCE, and money again, an issue for the Heat side of things. They're gonna be all out. Madden goes down, but you can see ENCE. They want this. Where's this bad boy going?
Don't know. Let's get on nade watch on that one.
Ooh, great counter flash. 1 for 1. There's the Molotov. Cheeky.
That is a bit cheeky, yeah. Not too bad at all, bouncing over and covering off the corner, but either way, the bomb low on HP. I say low on HP. Snappy actually on 100, so excuse me. Forgive the red circle around the player as well as it misleads, but Exercise gonna take down Sunpace. It's Jax that actually gets Snappy back. So utility damage onto both Madden and Dia, and that's gonna make things a little easier for Body as he finds Snappy as well with a headshot through the smoke.
Yeah, he does wonderful work in the follow-up. Great damage, as you mentioned, with a nade, with a little bit of spam as well. Finds himself a kill even though blind. 4-on-3 advantage for Heat. Last time they had this kind of a man advantage, they went back and attacked in a deficit towards the B bomb site. They were stopped cold. This time they're gonna progress along the scaffold. Tag onto Body softens the defense. They still have to deal with sandbags. There is a Molotov on Sunpius, but again, that's going to give away the control you're going for, and he double scopes to look at the feet and gets shot in the head.
Go with it, Body. Follows it up, so they're pulling this back. Dia, all on his own. He's got Choco down, but he's unaware of the fact that there is a player waiting with an AWP. It's Jax. He's got the shot, 8-4.
Still, by virtue of that's a great read of what's occurring across the map. Exercise, though, this timing might be perfect. Oh, it will be. At least for one. The rest of them turn the corner, but that is the bomb drop, so they know everything that's happening. Sunpius blinded as he goes for the repeat.
Bias still looking for more. Goes back the other way. Valda's able to get Jax. He's trying to support him, but Valda doesn't need that. Exercise again all on his own, is going to climb up the ladder and look for another approach.
He's got time to do this as well. He's basically saying, I'm going to give up the bomb. I know you guys are going to be very cautious. Take your time coming down this ramp to come get it. That's going to give me time to wheel all the way around and have a new angle.
They're going to know it, though, because he doesn't repeat when they go for it. He's going to actually make noise. He's going to be aggressive, but Sun's getting paid today because he's got the shot.
Realized it a little bit late. He's got nowhere to go. He's got no reinforcements, but he also has Dia. Actually, excuse me, that's Jax who's able to blind Dia. So a little bit of reinforcements allows him to survive over at the generator. Nade coming out. SMG along the wall. Transfer from Snap. He isn't there, but Exercise is brought down so low, and Joko's cut off in middle. ENCE gonna back off this as well.
Exercise, 27 HP. Smoke to hold. Oh, don't walk too far back. He's got just a gap. I thought on our camera angle that Molotov was too close to his feet for that, but he gets away from it. Sunpius still holding to try and cover off the site directly.
They're just trying to play the patient game. They want Heat to make the mistake. They want the time to be pressure. 45 seconds still left in the round. A lot of time for Heat to play without information, and ENCE is counting on a peek at sometime soon.
Afro's so far away, does at least catch off Volta. That's the flank. Now they know they've got to get aggressive because they're going to be coming from CT and Exercise. Concedes the site directly. Maiden, this is a decent spot to be in. It's a tough one because if you come over from window, you're locked out there. But you can control the situation from CT and they're both gonna go over. He's gonna hear this if they're not careful. If they make one wrong move dropping down, it's gotta be silent, but he gets away from the Molotov. Tag to 20. Sunpius is left on 22. A chance, Exercise, you said it. Heat was gonna try and play this time. The mistakes have not been made. They've actually come in very well, but Sunpius finding the shot through the edge of the box. Afro still has 100, but now the pressure's on because it's off versus off. Afro's got the kill. Does he have the time? He doesn't. No kit in play. He's got to run. He picked it up late, and it's gonna be a 11-4 scoreline for ENCE.
Yeah, great dominant T-half. Great calling.
See it. Dia was aware. That's bomb. That's huge because it's going to pull him all the way back. And sure, he may not want to take this fight. He's going to catch them out. Goes around against Exercise. Body couldn't spot him fast enough. Dia has bought so much space on the map. 38 seconds. Afro desperately needs to get involved.
Made a pistol. Send a pistol in with wild abandon, but nobody's there to follow it up. Madden is trying to sneak his way around. Afro can hold all this off. Afro needs to be the savior at the moment. He can keep some kind of protection, but not from the backside. Not from the flank that's come in. Body might get caught behind the smoke. 18 seconds on the clock now. They're running out of time to make this work, and Snappy's being aggressive. Valda to follow it up, and into a one-on-one we go.
Afro, 9 seconds, has to commit to this bomb plant. 7, 6, no faking, no getting away from it, and Meg knows the angle he had, but Afro's got the shot instead.
Any moment, Madden's still looking towards middle. Hasn't started the jump towards the A bomb site just yet, but he will be now. Snappy falls.
Bias still waiting with the AWP scoped in, ready. No mistake in the first spots. I'm not going again, man. Knows that Afro was there. Good nade. It's going to take him down to 39. Afro has to be careful with that AWP. Joko, meanwhile, is going to go all the way back around, and we turn our attention to Afro, who's found the new angle, knowing Pius was pushed off.
Yeah, but they've just kind of faked out ENCE, who have no information and were not comfortable in any kind of a setup whatsoever. So, I mean, HEET kind of hits the brakes. They pause, they get passive, and that makes ENCE think they're falling back to the other side of the map, to the other bomb site. That pulls all the defense away.
Shot. Success. Ooh, Pius finding it. Damage onto Joko as well. Jack's falling. 21 HP to find 3. Bomb ticking in his favor. First shot is incredibly accurate. Nails headshot angle, but they swing in succession. Dio with the kill, and finally on the board again is ENCE. They'll take their time. Ramp. It's Body to lead the charge.
Oh, this round's over. This is such a great call from HEET. Joko's got such an advanced position, and they just apply so much pressure, make so much noise towards the A bomb site with utility and footsteps, and Joko just says, come on back.
Problem is the time. 17 seconds. You still have some Pius with an AWP sliver gap to play, and the rotations are faster for CTs, as we know. Joko's got the important kill, Valda. He's going to follow it to Body. Smart incendiary and Molotov on top of window, because that allows the bomb plant to go down uncontested. And you mentioned it, Joko's position. Well done, Jason, to spot that. He goes forward and cuts off the rotation as well.
That's so disgusting. You'll just never expect that kind of a timing. He just wasn't ready for it. What a good call from Joko, or whoever.
Even if Dad puts it on the fridge.
That was a double dink. That was just 2 bullets fired by Dia. That's so brutal. Snappy, not able to deal with the terrain. Cleaned up by the SMG. They'll wrap around and try and recover the M4. But it's a 4-on-3 in the favor of ENCE.
Pius, Deagle gonna get closer as well onto that scaffold position. Still the advantage to work with for ENCE.
Go get Jet Arms. Nice.
Inspector Gadget. Do you remember when the movie came out when we were kids? McDonald's had the crazy elaborate toy that you had to get each piece for.
I did not. I didn't remember that.
No, I have the whole thing. It's great.
And I'm the American. Valda close up is going to take down Jax with the SMG. Finds. Ooh, no, he doesn't. Finds a dink, but not the cleanup, not the kill. Afro down to 6 health. 30 seconds on the clock, and I think HEET's going to go for this one, but Afro might want to be a little bit passive, see if his teammate can provide him anything, and then save the op if needed. But he's going to go down to Sunpius. Exercise turns the corner. Couldn't find any clean fights or clean kills, and a 13 Exercise is going to take the moment to sneak up towards middle. On a collision course with a couple of defenders. Double kill from Body, and there's the position. Dia does recover this scenario. It's going to slow things down.
Snappy spots Body, tries to beat him around the boxes to go for the headshot, but Body had fallen off too far for that angle to be successful.
They heard a flashbang pop and they saw Snappy. They might realize there's 2 people in the vicinity.
Body's aware. Body heard him drop. Unfortunately, he's just too far out, Snappy. So just Dia. HEET might survive to get double digits. And not only that, but with the money on the board as it is. Okay, hang on, ball not planted. It's sitting down on the deck. 30 seconds to recover it. I was gonna say, money as it is, they'll be in a fine position in the next round. Above the box is Afro. Nade. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. I think Jax is out in front of that position. Okay, look, I've done it again, because it's not good at all. Snappy, oh my! Good shot from Afro. Turned it around, scoped it in, and removed the old snap from the corner. Ooh.
I can't believe...
How did he get away from that? I don't know how he does it. Not only that, he turns around to find 2 ball down, and it could be 15 rounds now as Madden gets aggressive. Afro falls. Madden on just that 5-7, the timeout, yielding results. Exorcist the only one alive, and even though he can close down on scaffolding, Valda's already shuffled up the wall. He's gonna... Appropriate positions in play here from both Snappy and Sunpius that could potentially
You've got 2 Molotovs, which means you can clear out Diha's position, which can be so strong if you don't have the utility to deal for it. There's no smokes on Diha or Madden, who are the initial defenders. There's a Molotov towards Diha's position. He's got to swing out, takes damage, doesn't get away, but Madden's in the same spot, and Joko did not expect that.
Good flash. Madden had to get down. He does, manages it. Oh, inside the molly. It bounced off the pillar, and that's going to give him the chance to play on both sides of it. He'll close it out 16-11. ENCE. It took them a while, and you got to give credit to HEET for making that game go long, but they get away.